Steve, I had a point here against an organised Durham side. Can you just talk us through it from your point of view?
Yeah, thought point was probably about right. In terrible conditions, absolutely dreadful conditions. Really spoilt the game. Credit to both sets of players really with such horrendous conditions, and credit to the fans who have come out and watched as well because it's a bit of cold with that wind and rain. So yeah, but yeah, I think a draw was pretty fair. The wind obviously dictated the level of play in one half, and obviously they nicked the goal just before half time with the in swinging corner. And I felt second half that we sort of were better, but we didn't really play into feet enough. I thought we tried to play into space in behind, and the wind was just catching it and taking it away. And I was saying that to them after the game. We've got to learn when you're playing with the wind like that, you've got to go into feet and up back and through sort of thing. With runners going beyond rather than just a little bit more direct. So, but I'm pleased with a point against a good side. They are well organised. And they'll be sort of top half of the table, which is where we're hoping to be. So yeah, I think it's a good point rather than 2 points dropped.
And there was a debut towards the end of the game for new striker Anna Fletcher this afternoon. What can we expect to see from her in the coming games?
Early days, yeah. She's 18, she's on dual reg from Man United, so I think she's going for a scholarship next season in America. So we heard good things about her. Thought it wasn't really difficult for us to get in the game today. It was new team, new players, and stuff like that. But we'll see how it goes with her. And she's a young talent, and she's here because she's at a Premier or WSL club, and we'll work with her and give her that education.
Yeah, and just moving on to Barnsley at home again next week. How's that game going to look for us from our point of view?
Tough. Every game's tough in this league, and anyone can beat anyone on the day, as we found out when we went to Barnsley earlier in the season. They beat us 3-0 in their place, and we weren't great that day. So it'd be definitely a game that we want to get 3 points back. Hopefully the conditions will be a bit better than what they are today. But it's a big game, and it's vital 3 points that we will need come the end of the season. So we'll be working hard this week to put things right and try and get the level of performance that we've had in the last 2 weeks, because I do think we played well today, but we need to make that into next week as well. And I think if we do and we play at our best, then I think we can get something out of the game.
Cheers, thank you, Steve.
Thank you.